Close your eyes and take a deep, slow breath. As you inhale, allow yourself to relax. As you exhale, release any tension in your body. Settle into a calm and open state of mind, inviting awareness to the thoughts that shape your inner experience. Today's lesson is, I can escape from the world I see by giving up attack thoughts. This phrase invites us to recognize how certain thoughts create tension and separation. These attack thoughts may arise from judgment, criticism, defensiveness, or assumptions. By observing and letting them go, we can begin to experience the world with more peace, compassion, and openness. Take a moment to bring awareness to any recent thoughts that may have created feelings of tension, frustration, or separation. These are often signs of attack thoughts, thoughts that stem from judgments or unhealed emotions. As you observe these thoughts, recognize that they're not a reflection of reality. They're simply perspectives your mind has created. Let's explore some common indicators of attack thoughts to help you recognize them more easily. Thoughts that label others or yourself as bad, wrong, or unworthy. For example, they're so inconsiderate, or I'm not good enough. Thoughts that make you feel like a victim or fuel a grudge, such as, they always leave me out, or why does this always happen to me? Attack thoughts can target yourself, creating inner conflict. Thoughts like, I always mess up, or I'm unworthy. Build a wall between you and a compassionate self-view. If you feel the need to defend yourself against perceived criticism, this often involves attack thoughts. For instance, they just don't understand me. When you assume others have negative intentions, such as, they're only doing this to get ahead, it's likely an attack thought. Thinking others are the source of your frustrations, like, they're the reason I'm struggling, places power outside of yourself. Thoughts that imagine proving a point, winning, or seeing someone regret their actions. For example, they'll regret this, or I'll show them I was right. As you bring awareness to these types of thoughts, remember that these thoughts are simply habits, patterns of the mind that don't define you. The purpose here is to observe and let go, to create space for a more peaceful and compassionate state of being. Now, bring to mind a thought that feels like an attack thought, something that may carry judgment, resentment, or defensiveness. Observe this thought without engaging or believing in it. Simply notice it as if you're watching it from a distance. Repeat softly to yourself, I can escape from the world I see by giving up attack thoughts. As you repeat this phrase, imagine the thought loosening its grip on your mind. With each repetition, feel a gentle sense of release, as if you're letting this thought drift away like a cloud passing through the sky. If another thought arises, perhaps in the form of self-criticism or an assumption about someone else, allow yourself to observe it, recognizing it as an attack thought. Without judgment, say to yourself, I am willing to let this thought go. Imagine that with each exhale, you're clearing space in your mind, letting these thoughts dissolve and creating room for peace, clarity, and kindness. Repeat once more, I can escape from the world I see by giving up attack thoughts. Feel how this intention brings a sense of calm within you. Recognizing attack thoughts doesn't mean suppressing or denying your feelings. It means becoming aware of them and choosing not to let them dominate your perception. By letting go of attack thoughts, you're freeing yourself from tension, creating a clearer view of reality, unclouded by judgment or separation. Imagine that each time you release an attack thought, you're opening yourself to a more compassionate perception of the world. This creates a shift from reacting to external situations to fostering an inner state of peace that's independent of others' actions or words. Take a deep breath, allowing this sense of compassion to fill you. By releasing attack thoughts, you're choosing to see with kindness, to experience the world from a place of understanding rather than judgment. Repeat softly to yourself, I am free to see with compassion. I am free to let go of attack thoughts. Let this intention settle into your heart. Recognize that each time you choose to let go of a judgment, a criticism, or a story, you're stepping closer to peace and freeing yourself from the world shaped by attack thoughts. Take 2 minutes to sit in silence after these exercises. As you bring this meditation to a close, know that by observing and releasing attack thoughts, you're choosing freedom, peace, and compassion. Remember that this is a gentle practice. Each time you notice an attack thought and let it go, you're reinforcing a perception of the world that is kinder and more aligned with your true self. When you're ready, gently open your eyes, carrying this awareness with you. Throughout your day, remember to recognize and release attack thoughts, allowing a more compassionate view to take their place. This choice brings you closer to a world filled with understanding, free from the tension of judgment and separation.